We're diving into leadership that dares to please Jesus above all else. Acts 14 is like this intense drama. Paul and Barnabas go from being heroes to targets in record time. How do you even stay steady through that?
It's wild, right? One moment they're almost worshipped as gods, the next they're dodging stones. I think their secret was spiritual grounding. They didn't feed on applause, they anchored on Christ's mission. Do you think most leaders can actually live like that?
That's a tough call. So many crave approval, but Paul and Barnabas show us you can be respected and still misunderstood. Their spiritual intelligence kept them focused. Have you ever had to lead through mixed feedback like that?
Absolutely. I remember pitching a bold vision, and half the room cheered while the other half panicked. It felt like riding two horses at once, but like them, you keep pointing back to purpose. What stood out to you emotionally about their response?
Their calm amazes me. When the crowd called them gods, they didn't get arrogant. When stoned, they didn't wallow. That's emotional intelligence at work, like having an internal compass. Do you think that's something we can practice daily?
For sure. Even in small moments, like handling criticism at work, you can pause, pray, and choose not to react from ego. I love how they discerned when to stay and when to leave. It's logical, but also deeply faithful. Have you ever had to walk away for the sake of mission?
Once I left a ministry role because staying meant pleasing people over God. It hurt, but the peace after was undeniable. Their story shows leaving isn't quitting, it's strategy. And that's crucial. Don't you think many leaders fear being misunderstood?
Totally. We think we have to win everyone. But as Acts 14 shows, favor and resistance often come from the same crowd. That's freeing and scary all at once. What about suffering? Paul literally got back up and went back into the city. Isn't that insane courage?
It is. And it's not reckless, it's integrity. His wounds became testimony. Sometimes our scars preach louder than our words. Have you ever felt your own struggles shaped your leadership voice?
Definitely. I once shared a personal setback during a sermon, and that vulnerability connected more than polished words ever could. Pain has a way of refining us. So how do you think we bring this home? Self, family, community?
Self-leadership first. Pray through motives, anchor identity in Jesus. With family, teach kids faith over fame. And in teams, model resilience when criticism hits. That's legacy building stuff. Wouldn't you say that's what true impact looks like?
Exactly. Not chasing claps, but cultivating faithfulness. And I love how Holist IQ10 ties it together. Spiritual, emotional, logical intelligence in balance. That's a toolkit every leader needs. So here's a question for our listeners.
Are you chasing applause or are you chasing Jesus? That choice will shape not just your leadership, but your legacy. Think about it as you lead this week.